Hello, and hello some more. This is JDaugust211 coming at you with another video. Want to take a break from the Horizon Zero Dawn trailers, from the Horizon Zero Dawn Challenge playthrough that I've been doing lately, and I've been feeling a bit nostalgic. Maneater 2 Truth Quest is going to be coming out in a few days, and I couldn't help but hit with a bit of a nostalgia bomb. Makes me wish I had done this and made these videos a lot sooner. So, I figured since Truth Quest was going to be coming out, and I never play a game when it first comes out. I always wait for the first major patch. Helps take care of so many problems. Anybody who played that last Marvel game knows what I'm talking about. So, as you can see, I actually decided to do this a couple of days ago. Just pop this up. Wanted to make sure that everybody knew I had already actually played this game. So you're going to be dealing with an experienced hand. But as you can see, it took me quite a while. Adding a couple hours for, just having some fun, playing this turning this on every now and again for the last few months. A couple days ago being the last time I did it, it still took me about, I want to say maybe 16 and a half, 17 hours. Because, I was stumbling around in it blindly. But I did have a best play earlier, and it had me at like 12 hours. But of course, that's a whole different ball of wax. This time I'm gonna play the whole thing from start to finish, like I've been doing with my Horizon, and hopefully that will get me through till maybe next week, going on and off with this and Horizon. And also cleaning my place. It's an absolute mess. Took a couple days off from work in order to take care of that. But this will hopefully take me a few days, and by the time I'm done, Truth Quest will be out. It'll get its first major patches, and I'll be able to enjoy the game as much as I did enjoy Maneater. So, let's get jumping. First of all, I'll tell you that mutagen is a lot easier to get than you might think. The fact that they only fish with eyelids is proof that they have excellent eyes. Herring shark carries a massive number of electroreceptors, allowing them to prefer prey stingrays, even when buried on the ocean floor. Each evolution is a bonus set for more evolutions equipped from the set. That's actually correct. The more you have from the 3 sets that you get,
meanwhile,
they each
aboard the
increase
Cajun
something
Queen,
specific.
Pierre LeBlanc,
What a
known
shame.
by his fellow anglers as Scaly Pete.
Daddy hunted sharks. I hunt sharks. It's in the blood. There was somebody better at this you be following down, yeah? Oh, people got a lot of wrong ideas about sharks. So I just say how we gotta coexist. Now, how you gonna coexist with that shark, huh? Shark just wanna do one thing. That's kill you, eat you, and you out. What I do, I consider a sacred honor. Kill them all if I could. Too bad, ain't but 24 hours to a day.
Shark spotted in Fatik Bayou. Several deaths reported. Shark can be identified by rusty harpoon embedded in flank.
Get the out of my way. Got a job to do.
Meh. That kind of blind prejudice.
This is an adult bull shark. Fast, fierce, and armed quite literally to the teeth, she has little to fear here in the Gulf. The muscular marvel confidently moves through its watery world.
Okay, so right is the evade, and left is the tail smash. Left is the speed up.
The Predator's 350 fearsome teeth are put on full display.
Where the heck?
Exhibiting behavior more common to a thresher shark, this bull makes creative use of her powerful tail.
Okay, so that's where I popped out.
A shark fin is a sinister reminder to humans that the ocean remains a wild and untamed domain.
The one thing I don't like, you can't look underwater while you're knifing.
The bull performs an acrobatic feat worthy of an orca, cruelly imprisoned and put on display in a marine park stunt show.
Huh.
The big fish plunges to the ocean below. The bull's speed is astounding for a large marine predator. A breaching shark is a rare and calorie-intensive spectacle.
Ah, too small. If something's too small, you'll eat it in one bite. Where did that... Ah, you did.
Sharks can detect odor corridors, miles-long scent trails spread by ocean currents.
Huh, don't think I've heard that dialogue before. One thing that I both like and maybe don't like is that there's no stamina bar. I can literally just keep on swimming at full speed no matter how long I go for. Alright, let's trash this lame-ass unicorn.
While it is well known that sharks feed on mollusks, fish, and seals, less discussed is their propensity to feed on fear. It must be emphasized that this sort of targeted violence is quite unusual for a shark.
Extremely.
That shark.
Bring the scofflaw shark hunter to justice by tearing him into tiny digestible chunks.
Needs a good whack on their nose. Go get him, Chad.
Boat bite. You can reach higher by using air lunge. Lunge out of the water and bite humans off the boat. By pressing the R3 button. That's something I think a lot of people miss. But you can do that, it's just
How you
easy.
doing there, Shark?
Bam!
With no abdominal muscles to hold them in place, the shark's intestines become ungainly out of water.
We got Chad. Kenny, knock him down, partner.
There.
Hey, we. She putting up a fight for sure. Derek, you got this one.
Now.
Making a lot of splashes. I ain't playing no more. Catch me this shark myself. Oh, look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece.
Oh, really?
Got us some dinner coming, boys. Let's get her up on deck, huh?
Gives them a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Actually, I want to say it's probably more like she can smell it in three times the
On
volume
board
of
the
a swimming
Cajun
pool.
Queen, Scaly Pete looks over the catch of the day.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right. But this ain't the shark. Not the one I was looking for.
How do you know?
How I know? Not big enough. This look like a mega to you?
This was an asshole thing to do.
Oh, looky here. She's on for me. Hello! How your mama and them?
Whoa! But why'd you do that?
So I can identify her next time I see her. When I spear her.
Yeah. And
Man!
The tiny pup responds with an instinct for survival.
You maybe want to turn off the camera.
yeah, how embarrassing. Shit you just pulled? Yeah. And now the game begins in earnest. Truthfully, I was planning on starting the game here, but anybody who's playing this for the first time, anybody who's seen this for the first time, needs a little introduction. So yeah, here I be. Look at what he did to me. See, this is what I'm supposed to look like. He did that. Now, the Shark Hunter has one less appendage to taunt you with.
A famous big game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game.
Very possible. It's a known fact that elder lions and tigers will particularly prey on humans. Because of course we're much easier. Because while we're easier to kill, we also kill them in much greater numbers. Ooh. Man, I'm too young. I'm too small to even tail whip.
Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
One thing I will say though, ain't never heard of Tripwire before I played Maneater, but I do appreciate that they were willing to throw in a major upgrade, free of charge almost. I guess after the first few days they decided to make it, you know, free because things were taking a little too long.
The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation.
Tiger body. This is such a blessing. Now, catfish fever, musky business.
The muskellunge, or muskie, is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here. The overhunting of Fawtick's keystone predators has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator.
Now you got all kinds of little things here. Fertilize up to 9 spawns per season. That's how overpopulation happens. Inky fish, southern hospitality. Now, in order to complete this area and move on to and be technically allowed to move on to the next one, I have a few things that I gotta take care of. Bayou population control and bayou hunt. These are missions. I have to grow to level 4, and I have to grow up to a teen-sized fish, and I have to make it, and I have to reach level 4. But for now, let me see. Been a while. Let's see. Also, there's infamy rank. As you destroy boats and kill people, they'll send hunters after you, and if you manage to take them out, you get big-time bonuses. The bioelectric set does the most damage per, well, in general, anything. Bioelectric teeth, bioelectric fins, body, tail, and head, along with some of the most important upgrades that you'll get. Brutal muscle, mutagen digestion, hardy, mineral digestion, and adrenal gland. Between you and me, I'm not crazy about the electric. I much prefer the shadow, but that's me. But for now. So, this is me. Aren't I cute? Yes, yes, I know. Stupid sonar. Nutrient sources gained by eating wildlife, humans, and destroying boats, and completing quests. Nutrients increase your level and upgrade your evolutions. Evolution Evolutions are mutations that grant you amazing powers, such as bone armor, poison glands, or bioelectric organs. You earn evolution by gaining infamy ranks, completing landmark quests, or killing apex predators. I'm trying to remember. Your infamy gets you the bioelectric set. Discovering all the landmarks gets you the poison, and the apex predators, I believe, that are found in each of the 6, maybe 7 biomes, it was what rewards you with the bone set for that. It's good for using against boats. You can also only upgrade in the grotto, and as you can see, sonar's the thing you gotta upgrade first. You would not. It is so useful, and of course, as you can see, it does the same thing. It basically adds like 50% every time 50% more sonar radius for every time you upgrade, and you can decrease it so it only takes half as much time to cool as normally. But as you can see, getting it's not exactly cheap. Which is the reason for the tiger body. Every time you eat something, you get 25% more. Plus, you look so cool. Let me see, what do I got? Huh? It's already tier 5? Huh. Not sure why, but useful as hell. There's also, I should mention, that equipping these kinds of things also does certain things to your stats. Mass, of course, is important for dealing with how large you are determines what you can thrash and what you can actually bite. By thrashing, you can literally just hold it in your mouth and tear it back and forth, but you can't thrash something if you're obviously not bigger than it. Health defense are pretty obvious. How much damage you take and how much damage reduction you get. Damage, that's increased by, like I said, the bioelectric set most often. And speed, of course, is how fast you actually swim. Now keep your eye on my speed rating. Not only do your evolutions afford you unique powers, they also, in general, buff certain stats that you have. So now I need proteins to increase my sonar.
Exhibiting behavior more common to whales and dolphins, this shark is able to use biosonar to locate potential prey.
Now, there's also a large number of collectibles you can find out here. License plates, signposts, and all kinds of like mutagen caches like what we saw here. Nice thing is that it gives you a number for all of them, so you're not just wandering around here forever. Alright. Eat and grow. Eat and grow. Shit. Not getting that for a while. Wildlife can be hostile, evades dodge attacks, glows. They are vulnerable to attack, and stun them. If you are the same size or larger as they combat wildlife, they are vulnerable and you can thrash them. Hold R2 to hit when you're clamped in your mouth, and then press focus threat. The one thing is that it doesn't lock on. You have to keep on pressing the right three button. Thrash, 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 thrash. Get back here, you little bitch. There's my turtle. Ooh, and a nutrient cache. Oh.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
Now I'm 1.2 meters long. And one of my greatest enemies. Gonna be running from them for quite a while. Still not big enough to tail whip.
The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food.
Alright, but now that I'm bigger, let's get moving. Like I said, the sonar is extremely important. Crunch.
Is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here.
Now, if you're dealing with an enemy that's too large, it will actually break up into little meatballs that you can then eat much more easily. And now I'm 1.3 meters long. And now I got a few more missions. Mutagen caches, Fatwick landmarks, crocodile, or alligator, and musky lunges and license plates. So now then, population control, growth stage teen, and reach level 4. So then, I think I will go and see what this is. Ah! Signpost. Yes, I'm a thrash. Still not big enough to tail whip. And here we are. This is one of the landmarks that I was telling you about. First thing you'll get from this is the protein digestion, but also, this is how you get my personal favorite, the shadow set. It grants you fast. It's excellent for dealing with apex predators and other naturally occurring life forms, since it increases your maneuverability, your speed, which is helpful because obviously you're traveling all over the place looking for these. But also, the poison that you're capable of generating then slows down your enemy's reaction speed and deals damage to them over time. So in other words, it places more emphasis on evasion and tactics than actual brute force. Now, still can't tail whip, but time to initiate the cutscene. Too literal.
I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home, and let me tell you, those things are just a magnet for hair and debris.
Ugh, hair. Let me see what we got. Good fast travel there. Not gonna waste time. will say, it's easier to get around when you're small. But there's a lot less places that you have access to. Now...
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
Bam. Now if I increase it again, 150 and 30% cooldown. At least I don't have to upgrade this anymore. And like I said, if I find enough of those landmarks, I'll actually get the protein digestion. That'll help me with my sonar. So it encourages me to do casual exploring and to increase my sonar as much as possible. But for the time being, let's also crank out some side missions. Alligator, alligator. Not big enough to deal with an alligator yet. But I can deal with a musky lunch. Yeah, don't want to deal with that alligator. We'll take that musky lunch. I imagine that must be where the alligator is. But like I said, that alligator's a level 8 and I'm 3.5. I have confidence in my skill, but I'm not stupid. Take the long way through this channel and get around the island. Ah! And did I just ping?
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death.
At some point I'm going to be able to eat these things in one bite.
shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities.
Let's see, where are we at? Like I said, until you get a lot bigger, you're going to be spending a lot of time looking over your shoulder. Not even big enough yet to tail whip. Oh, Physic Grotto.
From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
Alright.
The predator's torpedo-like form allows her to navigate the area efficiently.
Alright, take care of this, then find that, then go head back to the grotto.
Someone should have taken a gun safety class.
Blew the head off the driver, and then they got... See what happened? Shotgun there in that skeleton's hand, blew the head off this guy who was driving. Which in turn will cause you to crash. Alright, now... Presto Changeo. Killing humans in destroying boats. Threat meter. Fill it up. Bounty hunter. Oh. Bam.
The shark is now a team, and we should expect much angst, ennui, and poor decision-making.
New ability. Tail whip. I do look a lot older and cooler now. Nope. I'll head this way and keep on looking for more of those landmarks and other such things. Now I'm big enough to tail whip too. Just look at how fast I am. Although if memory serves, right, this area is also home to a couple of alligators. Oh. That's it. The real trick is out these alligators. Oh. Huh? Well, at the same time trying to avoid getting hit. That's why I said you gotta be careful of these alligators.
The overhunting of Fawtick's keystone predators has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator. Having detected her prey, the bull shark's sensorial system comes alive with amplified vibrations.
Alright. Now that I've gone and done all of that, I have officially cleared all the necessary story elements and now can head to Dead Horse Lake. Though obviously there are still things I need to get done here. So, I'm gonna finish that, and
The
then...
bull shark might eat now, but later it may regurgitate the contents of its stomach to escape a predator.
Oh.
This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow.
Alright, let's see. Where am I going next? Head this way. Keep on exploring, keep on finding. Keep my radar pinging. Keep on finding, keep on looking. Oh. Is that a grate? There are certain areas that are locked up until you reach a certain size. This one, thankfully, ordinarily it'll tell you how big you have to be, but this one doesn't have anything written on it, so that means that it's perfectly accessible. Like I said, if a fish is too big, it'll explode into chunks that you can swallow more easily.
Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam. Predator approaches prey with cold, staring eyes.
Another important fact when you're exploring these caverns, because you'll spend a lot of time in these. If it has a bright light like that one, that'll tell you where a tunnel is. That'll get you out of here. Otherwise, you could end up knocking around here for, well, an unfortunate amount of time. Where am I? Oh.
The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment.
I keep on looking at that alligator. Huh. Must paddle faster.
Remember, if you find yourself hard aground, the best thing to do is stay with your canoe and die the death of an honorable seaman.
Tch. Alright. Fastly approaching the time limit I have for my recording. So, I think I will deal with that musky lunge, then call that a video. Fairly sure nope. Yep, that one's the one that requires an adult. It doesn't lead to Dead Horse Lake. Alright, so I think I will call it a video here after I smash this and head back to the grotto.
I used to buy Sunshine sunscreen until I read it contains 7 hormone-disrupting chemicals and palm oil.
I think the hormone-disrupting chemicals are the problem. Alright. Alright. I think that'll do it for this video. So, until then, stay fresh. And like Dory said, just keep on swimming.